Sorry.
You should be sorry.
Have to, amp up.
You really don't.
Oh, we
Let me
need
just
to
eat
get
some
pumped
wine.
up. We need to get excited. We get
Hold on.
excited.
Tadhg's getting me a fine bowl of wine.
Don't talk to Tadhg before he's had his morning wine and his afternoon wine and his dinner wine, and he has 3 cats. And he's a proud cat mom, and he drinks wine all the time.
He loves wine.
He fucking loves red wine and white wine.
If you're placed
rice wine and fucking
and rice wine vinegar, he just downs that shit.
He's drinking.
Whoa, Max! What did you say?
I said.
Whoa! All right.
Shut up. You just shut up, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Whoa! Whoa!
Kill yourself.
Whoa!
Welcome back to this week's episode of the Robo-Cafe podcast.
Sorry,
Robo-Cafe
I have to top up my glass.
The Robo-Cafe experience.
Cool monkey noise.
That shit don't look like wine. Sorry, Tadhg's on face cam. That shit looks like dehydrated piss.
Nah, it's ginger ale and vodka.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't be drinking wine.
I don't drink that shit.
What you do is fucking whine though. You're whining all the time. You whiny bitch.
You're like a little baby crying. He's fucking whinging. I had to slap him across the face a few times to set him straight.
Oh, I've scared Tadhg straight a few times.
Scared straight.
I put Tadhg in straight conversion therapy quite a few times myself.
Anyway, Homebrace, welcome back to episode 33 of the Robo-Cafe Family Hour.
Yes.
I'm renowned neon white speed runner Chip H Dip.
I'm fucking low life Ghost Star FM.
Oh, good one. Where'd you get that one? Fucking the Unfunny Joke Store.
Shut up.
Why is that? Why
So
is that
annoying.
noisy? Imagine if someone's in the car with their
Autism spectrum
kids.
disorder is why.
Someone's in the car with their friend, and then this.
I would assume a big. No, never mind. I don't want to say that.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking say that. Go on, introduce yourself.
Oh, okay.
Connor, say hello.
Hello.
This is Connor there. He just kind of sits there in darkness. Tadhg.
They call me Mr. Darkness.
You did it for me, I guess. You just said who I am. Tadhg. Tati.
You got anything else? You know.
I don't know. Fuck you. You ruined it. You made it ruined.
Cool. Well, good start.
Yes, brilliant start as always. I guess this would be because we said this in the last episode, which is it was like on release. It'll be 2 weeks since we last recorded. Since we last released the episode, I guess. But this is, I guess would just be like this is gonna be a part 2 of school stories.
I mean, if you want it to be.
I can't.
I've got some good school stories. That would actually be great.
Yeah, Tadhg missed out on the first with the.
I was a little psychopath in school, so I've got like some good
In
ones.
school?
We could talk about other things first if you want to talk about it.
If you want to, fucking last time we talked about other shit, the episode still ended up being 2 hours, so we may as well go straight into it. I mean, we can say fucking Shinzo Abe dead, rip Bozo, but like,
rip Bozo. We're gonna put up fucking that fucking gif up right now. Fuck you, Abe.
I'll make a video of me doing a piss tribute on a picture of.
I'll do
Shinzo Abe.
that. I'll do a piss tribute.
I literally said I was gonna do it, but alright, Connor, fucking
we can both
steal my
do it.
thing. Yeah, no. What we should do is we should do it at the same time, but then we should like while we're pissing, like cross streams, and then like we get a little bit too close and we accidentally like start docking penises. Like we should do that.
Why do you like this?
Well, you like this fucking. This is why I hate Connor being the autistic straight man. Yeah, try and be funny, and he just is like, why are you guys so weird? Oh my god, guys!
Autism spectrum disorder.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't have autism.
And so, yeah. And that's why you're the funny
Connor, no one can see what you're fucking doing with your hands! It's an audio podcast!
You'll never understand. You'll never understand the games I play.
Tadhg's now speaking.
Good.
No, you do not.
Okay,
it's violent.
I'll take these off. So good.
That's fucking like dog shit audio.
Wow.
So guys, we're gonna talk about school stories this week.
You just plug your nose.
That's not the only thing I'm plugging.
No, just speaking.
What are you plugging, Connor?
Well, you're
the asshole.
I was thinking he was gonna talk about his cockhole. I knew it. I read him.
You read my mind.
Connor, if I shrink down and literally became a literal mosquito, would you let me climb up your cockhole?
No, I would swat you and never.
But you know it was but you knew it was me though. I looked at you with my big beady mosquito eyes. I said, please don't do it, please don't take me out, Connor, please.
Show no mercy.
It's quality.
If I was a little mealworm, would you still love me?
No.
Oh, that'd be cute. Imagine it's like that I found Banjo and he was a little mealworm.
Yeah. What if I actually grew from a mealworm?
Hey little guy.
Hey little bro, what's up?
I ate his whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tadhg loves orange on worms.
Oh, he's hitting the reefer. Fuck.
Alright, the fucking flu.
Yes.
Fuck you. Don't have COVID though. I took a test, so I'm all good.
That's what they want you to think.
Although it's actually worse because if I had COVID, I'd
You
get
wouldn't
something
have
to work.
COVID. It's not real.
No, I know, but if the government fucking nanomachines decided I had COVID.
Yeah, the anti-work nanomachines.
Yeah. Which is like the funniest person you could like get a cameo recording of to say like that they love Robo-Café?
Probably Jordan Peterson.
He doesn't do cameo. I'm talking about people who are actually on cameo.
Is Steve on cameo?
Maybe.
Michael McCollum.
But like, is that funny? Because like we all I actually just love Steve-O.
Yeah.
I would just be like, that's cool.
Alright, well, let's get. I was gonna say Shoe Nice, but at the same time,
That would be
Godfrey?
hilarious, actually.
I feel sorry. Well, he's done some really shitty things. Shoe Nice, like a lot of fucking shitty things.
Tadhg, I don't think we can get Gilbert Gottfried.
Why not? What happened?
Don't worry about it.
We'll tell you after podcast. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Tadhg's been in this little padded cage for fucking 10 years.
What happened to?
Wait a minute. Wait, Gilbert Gottfried, what?
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
What? Sorry, what? Ahem.
Alright, yeah, fucking alright, school stories.
School stories. Part 2 on the Night of the Living school.
Night of the
Living Fred.
Night of the Living shack. Night of the Living crap left in the school urinal.
That's a good transition, yo. Like, you ever had like a potty fucking like shitting into like
Holy shit! You can get Phil Lewis from Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh,
I'd get him. I'd get Mr. Mosby to shout out Robert. Anyway, sorry.
Mr. Mosby. Subscribe to Robo-Café right now.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, that does not sound like Mr. Mosby. That sounds like fucking Stewie.
Yeah, well, you can't do Mr. Mosby voice because
Brian, subscribe to Robo-Café.
But fucking yeah, that reminds me. This is like I think this is like year 11, year 12. This is just like a bit scattered.
Fill us in.
I remember we were like getting out of like class one time, me and Banjo, and like we just saw a bunch of like juniors crowding around like a toilet. Like, I think it was the juniors toilets, yeah. And we went in there, and it was just
Who
like
are the juniors?
like,
What were their names?
I don't fucking know. I'm not
Where do they
doxing-
live? What do they look
Okay.
like?
I'm not doxing these people. Don't snitch. But like, and long story short, there was a football-sized shit, like fat bastard-sized shit in the fucking toilet.
Yeah, that was talk of the fucking school for the entire day.
Like
Literally,
holy-
like we came back, like there were kids like going to their little fucking grade 8 friends, like, oh, you have to come and see it. It's fucking massive, bro.
What is massive fight?
Yeah,
It was
pretty
massive.
comically huge. I
It was a
actually
pretty
went
big
home
issue.
and told my parents about it.
Like it shut the
Dad,
whole
you
fucking
gotta hear
bathroom
about
down.
this.
I said, Ma, you're not gonna fucking believe what happened at school today, Ma.
To be a kid, like probably split his fucking asshole, shitting that like football-sized turd out into the toilet. And I feel sorry for that.
I
Imagine
still have a theory it's not real.
Are you serious?
I use another one of the
You
government.
made shit.
I think it was
another
grown in
government
the
psyop.
lab. Yeah. It was a
Right.
fucking CIA psyop.
You went to the science block and
The
like
test tube, fucking.
made a test tube shit.
Yeah. No, I mean just like prop shit, but
I didn't look like prop shit. It was like
that's some good. What do you think they use real shit on fucking movie sets, Max? That's prop shit. That looks like real.
No, you know what I
No,
like to
but like
think
it was like contaminating the rest of the water, but it was like
Yeah, they fucking put some dye in there.
if it's real, I like to think the fact that this person didn't flush it meant that they took this huge shit, and either they freaked out because they didn't know if it was flushed, or they were so proud, like they got up, looked down, and went, "Oh yeah," and then just like left it there for everyone to see.
Really
Also, the fact that it was just the shit there means that they probably didn't use toilet paper and just got up and went to another toilet to wipe their ass.
I think it was a bit.
oh, they didn't wipe their ass.
Well, yeah, they didn't wipe their ass. They just got up.
That's scarier thought. That's a more frightening thought.
That's a high fucking hilarious thought.
I would ruffle copter my way out of this room.
Scary. That's scary shit when I'm in school bathroom.
Yeah, scary
Yeah,
shit.
it was a pretty fucking scary shit. You're right.
Yeah, scary.
Shit.
This is a frightening shit.
Jump scare.
I
But
do.
it's-
Let's go and have a conversation about the size of the shits we were taking.
Really?
Yeah, they put a limit on the size of shits that kids could take at school.
The dean came into our classroom and said, "Now, listen. I don't know what you've been eating, but
No one is going to
no
be
one's
shitty.
gonna." Yeah, they had to call all. I think it was a big junior thing. All the juniors got called for a big cohort-wide assembly.
They got called the shit cohort,
Yeah.
the poo-poo cohort.
No,
Yeah.
no, wasn't there like a thing where like there was like a new toilets in like the big fucking like giant fucking monolith block that they built before the start of all the money they got from the state, and like one of the yeah, I don't want to dox this, but like
It's I block.
Fucking no one cares.
our I block the
You know, there's
I
a
block.
podcast. Kids at our school made a podcast based on the fact that like it's based like on our school. I don't think saying the block was going to be doxed in school as much as these kids
All
did.
right. So
Yeah.
fucking like, all right. So I block.
You know, I film like there's some of my like projects that are up on my channel. Are just filmed blatantly in the middle of our school. Like you can easily fucking figure it out where it is if you've really tried.
Alright.
Triangulate the location you room.
And geolocate using like fucking like chemtrails and fucking whatever. But fucking like apparently the flight was like year 7 though. Year 7's fucking like one of them like took a shit in the fucking sink, and
Yeah,
like
that's common.
the entire cohort got in trouble for it.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
Poo-poo bandit.
It's poo-poo, but like
People just do that. That's not unique.
scary.
It's scary. Oh, what if a poo-poo bandit comes for me next? Oh, it's what you fucking sound like, you fucking soft cunt. Holy shit.
Or maybe scary was not the most apt choice of words, but
Well,
We
like,
get off the fucking poopy
shit,
shit
evil.
topic of the thing. We're talking about fun things.
oh, fucking alright, we'll go on fun things.
Hey, Max, give us a school story you haven't told yet.
The school story.
You know, we had
Yeah.
2 hours of school stories last time, so it's a bit hard.
Yeah, okay. Shall I give one first? Are we doing primary school and high school?
Last time was just primary, but since you won on the last one, I'll let you do primary.
I'll start
Yeah.
with a few primary school ditties.
I may have told
Well, in
some of them
primary-
if I was there, but I
Early-
probably won't.
Early primary school, I was a bit of a psychopath child. Like I genuinely would like hurt people without any regard. I don't know why. I just didn't have much remorse.
No,
Dude,
One
awesome.
time I
Well,
didn't have
that's a kid,
remorse,
but-
but only when the teacher got mad at me.
The only cool way to do
that
things.
is psycho shit. Never mind.
The first one was, I don't know, this kid. He was my friend. He did like a funny thing. I don't know. He did like a funny little like, almost like 5 Nights at Freddy's esque, like bending the ink machine esque, like song and dance. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like that kid in the video, in the Snapchat video.
Yeah.
And he's standing like in this doorway, and I'm like, do it again. And I don't know. I guess my brain is thinking to make him do it again. I'll grab him and like physically make his body do it again. But I'm pretty sure I just inadvertently ended up smashing his head into the side of the door frame. Like, really
Nice.
hard. Just grabbed his head and went boom. And he just started crying, bawling his eyes out. I'm like, wait, don't. And he goes up to the teacher crying. And then the teacher goes, say sorry. She goes, why did you do this? And I just go, I don't know, I wanted to do the thing. And then, the teacher goes, say sorry. And this shows the lack of remorse I related. I didn't say anything. I just stood there. Just like, kind of like just sad. Like, and just like, move your name down a peg. And I'm like, no.
Oh, fuck.
My name got moved down. That was always the worst. That feeling I got in my gut, the whole world crushing around me.
Yeah.
My brother had a thing in like grade 1. He's like his friend was like top of the class and he was like second behind. And you know how they had like stars on like the board for like best behaved and like best at that class or whatever. You get a star if you just did something good. One time his friend's like star on the board fell. Like it fell off, so they were tied, and he just didn't tell anyone and left it. And then his friend had like a breakdown because he was like, "No, I was coming first. I wasn't." And my brother was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
King shit.
I didn't know
What are you talking about?
His brother's a Chad.
Brother was a psycho though. He fucking kicked the teacher's shins in grade 1.
Cool.
Oh, that's great. Which teacher?
Our teacher actually. I think it was Miss Flanagan.
Oh, that's legendary.
Tadhg's grade 1 teacher.
Censor.
If you want, it's not. There's plenty of
Flanagan's
people
a
with
very
last name
common
Flanagan,
last name.
so.
God, Max.
Fucking alright. Fucking.
Don't dox anyone.
Another one was I was in PE and we were running. This one's quite like blunt. I was running. There's no real explanation for it either. I'm running next to this girl and I literally just go and barge her over. I literally like slammed people off. I just looked at her and ran off.
It's like Dennis the Menace, fucking.
Yeah.
It's fucking destroying fucking people.
And then the PE teacher was like, "You don't do that," and I was like, "Okay."
You don't
I'm sorry.
randomly
Okay,
hurt
I
people.
guess.
I don't know. I guess I was just a bit of like a dick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bit of an evil child.
Bit of a dick, or actually, I think you're a bit of a Tadhg, but
I don't know why I did that.
Like, you become like an engine.
I had water on my fucking
I guess
mouth.
it's because when you're younger, you just don't have any grasp of like, being a decent human being. Maybe.
Sometimes you just don't give a F when you're a kid.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just like I remember this being on Chris Lilly's fantastic John from Tonga.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, he was
Chris
on that.
Lilly's Fantastic Beast.
Fantastic
It's weird to
Airshades.
find them. He's doing blackface still, but it's just like it was just like something. It's like the problem solving part of teams haven't developed yet. That's why they do such fucked up things sometimes.
Yeah,
That's not problem solving. This was genuine, just empathy, lack of empathy for people.
It's just evil, fucking like.
Part of the brain that does empathy, it only develops in like teens. So everyone is a sociopath at some point in their life.
It's like when you're a kid, it's all just like me, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I burped. Oh, fuck. Ew.
What's ew about burping? It's fucking awesome.
You just do it. It's cool.
This
It's
is
like
I had like a weird feeling in my mouth before burping. I was,
open your mouth.
I'm about to throw up.
Banjo, did you tell the story about you getting called a girl once and showing your cock off?
Yeah. That was I did.
yeah, we talked about that.
We did, yeah. About me
Obviously,
flashing a kid, having a.
Do you guys want my
apologize.
part in that story? It was literally the teacher, me going, I have no idea what happened. And then she going, okay, you can go. And I'm like,
Vouch.
nice.
Vouch.
Nice.
Snitches get stitches, bro.
I was like, I just shrugged and walked off.
Bro, I don't know. I was just pissing. I was just making it
I
yellow.
wasn't even there. I wasn't there. I had no idea what happened.
I'm making it yellow. What? I'm gonna yell.
Like back in primary school, I refused to shit in the toilets because I had an experience where
In high school, I refused. I'd never shit in the toilet.
I started shitting in them.
Actually, I shit in high school toilets a few times, but only if I was at school really early.
Yeah.
That's
That's what the story
the prime
was.
time of shit. You
Yeah,
don't want
like
shit
but like
right
way
now.
before. Like me and Max would have like class before like class on fucking Thursday mornings. Or was it Wednesday? It was one of them.
Yeah.
The stall door.
And if I really needed to shit, I just would like go to the toilet instead of going to that class.
The stall doors at high school, the best thing about them is they actually touched all the way down to the floor.
Oh no.
Yeah.
that was-
Yeah.
But
People try to
the
get
bad experience I had in primary school was a kid stuck his head under
Yeah.
when I was shitting, and then this like I remember this one time I really needed to shit, and we have like first break and second break, and then the second break, and then there's a whole period until you go home. And it was at the start of second break where I needed to take a shit, but I didn't want to because I'm like, I'm not going back in there, because of the trauma of what happened last
Back in there.
Trauma.
So I held it in. And then for the entire last period, I held it in. And I swear it was the longest last period of my life. And on Fridays, we get free time. So, I'm just enjoying myself. But I can't even enjoy myself because I need to shit so badly. I'm sweating. I'm playing a computer game, but I'm not even playing it properly. I'm just clicking through every answer as fast as possible because I can't even.
He's thinking that'll make time go faster.
Yeah, I was lucky that my house was literally like across the road, so I remember getting out and sprinting to my home. I'm just like, and I got there, and it was the best shit I ever took.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
Shit maxing.
I just had such a problem. After that, I never shit in the primary school bathrooms ever again. But then, high school, I was able to get rid of that fear because
Sometimes a brother gotta go.
Have you ever had like near apart from that, have you ever had any other nearly shitting yourself experiences or?
I have shit myself.
Everyone has shit themselves, but like it's not as funny when you say one time I was a kid and I did a crap in my pants. Like,
yeah, but I mean, I have shit myself just in funny situations.
Yeah,
like me being like fully. Oh no, most of them I'm sitting on the couch and I just try to fart and then I'm like, oh, no.
At least in Brown, I
that
had
would work. I didn't shit myself, but I thought I shit myself.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Like a period of having a bad stomach where I would like have diarrhea. I never really told any of my parents or anyone. I just kind of like, lived with it because it wasn't that bad. But I had like pajama pants and
Oh, free balling it.
I shit one pair and was like, oh no. But I was too embarrassed to like wash them.
No.
And my mom would see them and be like, oh, why are these shitty pants in there? I get them somewhere. And then I shit another pair.
What the fuck?
You're evil.
Why?
I was so embarrassed. Like 12-year-old me or like 10-year-old me was too embarrassed. They're like, hey, mom, I shit my pants.
Fucking
So I fucking might have even been 14. I might have been 14 or something.
You were not fucking 14.
No.
I fucking refuse to believe you were 14.
I don't know. We'll just keep it up for interpretation.
Tadhg's like,
I remember then I was like going through shit and I found them and I just threw them in a garbage bag.
Real life facts do be up to interpretation though.
Fundamentally false, actually, Connor. You should go back to school and get your brain checked.
Yeah, get your fucking noggin checked out.
You should get a lobotomy for that one.
Get a lobotomy checked.
I could give you an at-home lobotomy.
Connor is brand. He's like,
fucking. I was like, I never been thought like high school bathrooms. It's always just kids vaping in there.
There wasn't when we
have
were.
You seen all the shit now? It's becoming a big problem, apparently.
Like when we were there, it was just starting. I feel like.
I just remember coming out there like the toilets, and there's just like this smoke emanating, and just like
I remember kids like in like the weird little crevice in the bathroom, like fucking I don't know if they were like buying pot or just smoking pot or what. I remember that, but that was our grade because our grade weren't pussies and just smoked actual weed.
Because we're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, and fucking grade 9 kids just openly vaping in bathrooms is the funniest thing.
Yeah, they're the whole problem with it now. Like, shit.
It's so funny. Vaping isn't even cool. You look like such a fucking dweeb doing it.
Yeah, you look like a mad.
Because they're not like it's not even like you can respect it for being like, oh, I need the hit, no matter how shit it tastes. Oh, I just need it. It's just literally like fuck tons of nicotine that tastes like fucking blue raspberry or some shit.
This will last me like a week though. It'll last me like a week, you know?
10 minutes
later. It's like $20 and it'll last me like a week.
Yeah, I hate vapors.
Well, how much of it?
I'm outing Nari on the podcast right now. Fuck you.
Yeah, personal hatred. Yeah, I use my podcast to
spread malice online.
I use my podcast to spread fucked up things about my friends and family.
Well, it's not fucked up. It's true.
Oh.
Not fucked up. It's true that my friend vapes.
I mean, it is fucked up.
It's fucked up. It's happening, but it is the truth. It is. I'm sorry.
It's true that Connor fucking.
It's an expensive habit.
Yeah, it's true that Connor fucking drinks a whole bottle of fucking Jack Daniels every night as well. Like,
when I shit
tie a big bottle, just a whole huge. He just grabs like fucking Jack Sparrow drinking rum.
When I shit,
he's going for the hallway. He's like tripping over and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
I got an infinite supply of Jack Daniels if I agreed to be on the.
His mom's filming it.
He always pretends he's Jack Sparrow as well.
I mean,
he fucks it up sometimes and says he's Jack Daniel because he's drinking Jack Daniels, but.
His mom
puts 2 holes in his face to make his skin darker.
Yeah.
For being on the Jack Sparrow house, I got a lifetime supply of Jack.
Yeah, that's what he was doing in the Jack Sparrow house. That's why he still does it now. He's relapsed into his time in the Jack Sparrow house.
No one gets that, and that's why it's so good.
If anyone who's seen the Jack Sparrow house thing gets it.
Yeah, but how many people signed up for Quibi?
No one, but I don't think it even came out, but like
what was Quibi?
Quibi was that phone app streaming service that like it like Like it was made by some. It was
DreamWorks exact.
Yeah, it was one of the other fucking DreamWorks dudes, and it was like
Complete flop.
It was like, no, we're focusing on vertical entertainment, like entertainment that's meant to be viewed vertically.
Why?
Why would
Because
you?
he's completely out of touch with industry.
Yeah, and nobody bought it because no one wanted to watch
How is
like
that a
real
gimmick?
movies on their
That's totally a
phone
gimmick.
vertically.
No one. No, it's the whole thing was you could watch it vertically or horizontally.
Some of them
But
you
it was-
could. Some of them were just vertical, or
Yeah,
some of
but
them were just
also-
horizontal.
Yeah. Also, the main thing was all of them were split up into like 5-minute chunks.
Yeah.
So like, if you're gonna
basically-
watch a movie on your phone, you're just gonna pause it and read it.
They basically
Not gonna,
saw like those Snapchat, those public Snapchat stories with like the like shitty fucking Bitmoji stories, and we're like, let's make that a paid subscription service.
Yeah.
That's like
It was great. The best one is fucking your daily horoscope. It was like made by like Will Arnett. It's like made by in air quotes. I think you just like they wanted to put his name on it because it had like talking animals. So they're like, come on, you're the talking animal show guy.
Yeah.
They were all animals who were based on horoscopes, and it was the worst looking fucking puppet flash animation I'd seen in my life.
In specific, the Jack Sparrow House that we're talking about was a reality TV show for Quibi that was about getting a bunch of Jack Sparrow impersonators to keep up, like every day, trying to keep up the pretending they're Jack Sparrow.
It was like a Big Brother thing, but like
Yeah.
they were all
Oh,
Jacks. It wasn't real.
I remember this.
No, it wasn't real.
It was
But
a
the big
fake
thing
show,
was-
but
The big thing
I
was
remember
that
the
the big thing was that two of the contestants couldn't do it because the filming site was within 500 meters of the school.
yeah. See, that's why it was a fake. It wasn't. It was outed. It was confirmed that was the fake thing that never happened, but it was still a very funny joke.
there was a show about like a lady like with Anna Kendrick, and it was like her like going on a road trip with a sex doll or something that's alive.
Cool.
You know,
a
just-
live
just-
sex doll.
Just
That's someone's
Quibi-
kink.
Just
Just
Dan
Quibi-
Harmon's like wife made it.
Just Quibi in general is just really funny.
Quibi is the coolest shit. I think it lasts like 8 months or something.
I know for a fact. Wait, hold on. Did it last? I think it didn't even last 6 months.
I think it did. I'm pretty sure it was 6 months at least.
I don't know if it. Okay. April 6th, October 21st. So
Anyway,
Yeah, we need
school. You
One.
guys go to it?
yeah, we
Three.
all went to school.
4.
It's the same high school as well.
I almost didn't go to it because I fucking got mad depressed and started looking at fucking TAFE courses I could do while dropped out. But
Yeah.
I passed it. I'm good.
We all
Yeah.
passed it. We got through it. We survived.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
good ATAR.
Connor hasn't been very honest to you guys. He didn't pass school.
I got like a 90 ATAR, so fuck you.
I got an 85, which is not as good, but
I got an 87A.
Why did I really get the highest ATAR out of us?
You did. You did get the highest.
Yeah.
I got like
Damn.
I got like 83, I think. But
Damn.
most of that was from my diploma.
Like you quotes.
Yeah, my diploma. Way to ruin my moment, Connor. SMH.
Thank
By the
you.
way, guys, you know I have a diploma. I'm
Oh,
actually
I'm
business
smarter than you.
qualified. So, talk about your ATARs more, you fucking nerds. I actually have a qualification. So, yeah, I don't care. You can fucking do something productive. Fuck you. I got a good art mark.
Kill yourself.
I don't care. The idea of you getting a good career is a lot more plausible than me.
I fucking I was pissed off because I got like one of my lowest ones was like the second lowest one was art, and I was like, I thought I did pretty good on the exam, but evidently,
Well, even if you did good on art is scaled so shit because of how broken
Yeah.
ATAR is.
I know as well. Like,
I got I think I got like 2 Bs and all A's, which is like if I was doing like if I got those in like subjects that weren't like art subjects that were scaled like shit, like I would have gotten not that a 90 ATAR is bad, that's like an OP6. Not that that matters actually. I don't know why I even bothered comparing it.
Yeah, your ATAR is very high.
But like it's actually in between 5 and 6. So but if I did like subjects that weren't scaled like shit, I probably would have gotten like a higher ATAR.
I fucking like
ATAR was actually 89.5 or 89.6. Sorry, I was lying to you all. I didn't get a 90 ATAR.
Oh, lying on the Robo-Café podcast.
It's easier to round up.
Sneaky, but like, no, it's cool.
You could.
I had like all B's except for 2 A's, which was like film and and like I think the only reason I didn't get I passed I got my QC because I got like a B in my digital exam. And like I fucking like I pretty much bullshit. I went in that exam blind, just bullshitted it, and it was just like, oh, you got like a B, I guess, and I was like, cool. But like that's because like digital scaled so high, but so it was just like you passed essentially.
You know, that's cool, little Max, but I got 20 A's.
20 A's.
I actually got like 25 A's actually.
Well, actually, outside of school, I actually did extra things, which I got like 128 A's.
I actually went to I went to 2 schools at once. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to our school, but then I also had a fake name and went to a different. That's why I had such shit attendance. I actually was going to 2 schools at once.
Stupid school the whole time.
I mean, technically, I was also going to 2 schools. Just one of them's fake.
What does that mean?
It was on the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
School of Life.
Kind of like, you know, I may not have passed my math exam, but I know how to swindle a MFR.
Yeah, that's called a business course.
Business course, just like some fucking like street
Some
dude
guy
comes
in a
out and like
factory.
Timbs and fucking like big pair of Timbs, like classic fucking casual New York streetwear, walks in, just like, all right.
So you want to learn how to make money, huh?
Yes,
Anything else interesting happen? I feel like I've expended all of my interesting school stories last. Like Connor said, like all the good shit happened to me in high school. It's like the opposite. Nothing that fun happened to me in high school. I just got depressed.
Yeah, I was gonna think. I did like a musical, but that's not something worth.
That's lame.
There's no funnies coming from that.
I fucking.
The one time we called like Jim Carrey, like so like a little junior goes, "You and your brother are like Jim Carrey."
Okay, well, I wouldn't put Nari on that level, but yeah, you would.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm all like, oh right,
you're quite Jim Carrey pilled. Nari's a little bit too
gay.
Yeah, gay.
Yeah. Feminine.
Yeah, feminine, weak, and gay.
Gay and fucking.
Yeah, all things that I am not.
This ain't your mom's podcast. Sorry.
Yeah, we're saying the words you can't say, like crap and and crud
and freak
and frickin' crud.
Freaking crud, yeah.
Crapazoid.
Sorry, Max, I'm cutting you off.
No,
Go
but
on.
like yeah, I was saying it's like in year 9. I sat next to like these 2 Eshays and in front of like science.
What are Eshays? Just for the viewers that don't understand.
The Eshays are completely inept to Australian culture. Eshays is a little like they're essentially the equivalent of like lads and like gopniks, but like they wear like all night.
What?
Goblins pretending to be humans.
Gopniks, the fucking Russian like guys.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
That's
those kids that killed that old man in the woods.
Yeah, like that.
Like the kids that killed our friend Smithy.
Yeah,
Our best friend Smithy that we had before we knew you guys. Yeah.
If I was insensitive, I'd say we don't talk about Smithy, but that would be disrespecting his name.
We don't talk about Smithy.
No.
But anyway, I fucking I sat next to them and they'll like they would always like fucking steal my pencil case or fucking or like my phone out of my bag, and I was just like, I'd get angry. They give it back.
That's when you broke.
And then
Yeah.
no, but they did. Speaking of
the Joker makeup on.
They showed me one day in like class. They were like, "Fuck, Max, check out this video." It was one of them. It was like one of them like in the school bathrooms, like breaking all the like plumbing and piping on the walls and shit.
Right. So you know, I was completely in the dark. This is like fucking.
Oh, sorry, I just kind of said that while his like he has his camera on. He said that while his like screen faded to be completely dark. That was perfect timing. Because I'm completely in the dark, and then it just all the light just absorbed, and he just became black. That was insane.
Yeah.
No, but fucking like it was just like this big crisis, and it's like the whole school's wondering. It's like who fucking destroyed the plumbing in the fucking.
I was wondering.
You snitch?
No, I didn't snitch, but they found out. They put it on fucking Instagram. And
you need to snitch then, fucking.
And like, within like a week, they found out who did it. And he had to pay like he nearly got expelled, but he got suspended for 2 weeks, and plus like his parents had to pay like $2,000 and like.
Oh, I would beat my son if they did that.
I fucking like he had to leave school. I think he dropped out in year 10.
I probably would. I'd give my son like a good old spanking, you know.
You give your son a Chinese burn.
Yeah, Chinese rope burn.
You put your son's finger in a finger trap and tell him if he takes it off, you'll cut off that finger.
Yeah, just keep the fingers up on. I'm gonna come up with like creative punishments for my kids.
Yeah,
like, if they fuck
snitch,
I just don't talk to him for like a whole year. I just give him the silent treatment.
Oh yeah,
that's just fucking mental abuse, like supreme level.
Domestic abuse leveled up.
Like, it's like psychotic.
Yeah, your kids will be seeing a fucking therapist. Like, yeah, one time my dad didn't speak to me for an entire year.
Well, that's what he gets for like.
I dropped a bowl on the ground.
That's what he gets for smashing a plate.
I think there's a hard difference between like fucking smashing all the pipes and plumbing and toilets and the fucking.
Because that's effort. You have to like
thousands of dollars of damage. And then like dropping a cup on the fucking ground or something.
Yeah, Max, you have like actually like. I feel like some of your like your stories are always like deranged as fuck for some reason. Like no matter what, it's always something just in like the fucking. What's it? Have you said when you got Simpsons porn like put on your phone?
Yeah, I didn't talk about that. So like that is maybe I did. Maybe I brought up at one point, but I don't fucking remember. There was this kid I used to sit around with. I was like this group that I would hang around with them and that, and like there's one of them. He was a fucking complete psycho when he was like year 8, year 9. He'd fucking throw like fucking bricks at me. Like he one time like I was just having lunch. He grabbed my like plastic lunchbox and like just smashed it on the ground for no reason. And like and one time he grabbed my he grabbed my phone of like the other guy, and I was like, "Give me back my phone." It's like, "Hold on, I'll give it back in a second." And I went back and put like a shit ton of like fucking Simpsons porn on my phone and shit.
Like, how do you fucking to do that?
Like, so funny. It was disgusting porn. Like there was one. Every fucking like Simpsons character, literally every single Simpsons character, like getting like ass naked and like butt fucked. That's all it was.
It's so cool.
And then like I saw that, I was like so angry with that. This happened to me. I was storming off my class, like so pissed off, and like I punched a window, and like one like punched the window really fucking hard. Like one of the kids like came up to me, "Max, you okay?" She's like, "Fuck off, you fucking."
That's so cool. That's got a hardcore side.
Actually, the volatile back in the day.
I'll say in year 7, I have a bunch of fucking little psycho stories.
There's so many. Like,
I had like a meltdown because there was this girl that was like, she would antagonize me because I was like a massive weeaboo in year 7.
Who was it? Name. I actually want you to give us her name. First name.
I don't fucking remember her name. She was racist fucking bitch. If I remember the name, I would say it, but like she was a racist cunt.
Yeah.
Just is like doing like I just like I love in Japan. It's like oh fuck it, that's Japan all day. It's like just saying like racial slurs and fucking like do like the fucking like slant eyes fucking like shit. Like, I'd get so angry.
They have a bunch of like bitches who are racist names.
I'm saying you're just saying people. Don't fucking.
Max
doesn't know.
They were racist when they were kids. They were racist. But
just name my favorite racist kid I knew.
Max,
like
Max, Banjo, Connor.
Like we were in ITD, which is like I guess like construction or whatever.
Industrial.
Nari.
Tech and design or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we were sitting in there.
We build shit.
We were building like when you build the passages and that.
What? Sorry, you cut out.
You know, like in ITD when you like building like the past of bridges and that.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
yeah, I was doing that. Mine was falling. I was having a really funny day.
I have a photo of Connor with a house that we made. It was fucking terrible. I'll send it in later, but finish the story. But then I'll send it in.
Like, fuck off.
Hardcore.
Who was that? Who was it?
No, it's a fucking timer set earlier. But
that's not.
Yeah, it was like my bridge was like fucking up. It wasn't going right. I was getting really angry about it. It's like, why is it not fucking working? And like all like all of her like her and her like her friends are just like laughing at me, just like getting like sad and angry, and it's like why are you being so mean to me? And it's like I don't know what happened, but like it just ended with like her going like, why don't we just go jump in a bin? And I just like. I don't know. I got so hyped up. I got so fucking really pissed off, sad, angry. It's like, just I fucking will. No. And like, I just like there was a big exposed bin where they like everyone else would put like their waste and shit. And I just like Super Mario jumped, just like jumped.
Makes the sound effect.
Jumped right in there, fell over, and everyone just looked at me, and I ran out like the classroom crying.
What year was this?
Year 7.
7. That's when you make the bridge.
It's a fucking psychopath.
You go, wait. I'll send in the picture I have of our bridge. I found one without our school uniform, which is good because you can use.
Oh, legendary bridge.
The second one's kind of with it. You probably can't include that because he's wearing our
my face.
School uniform in it. I'm very revealing, like immediately.
Like look that up.
Yeah. Very striking school uniform.
Yeah, that
was it after it broke. Immediately when it fucking broke, of course it couldn't sustain anything. You look at the fucking glue on it.
I can't remember my bridge.
Was it? Yeah, was it just me and Connor? I thought you were part of our group.
I actually think it was like me, Isis, Connor, and our friend's name was Isis with a Y.
Isis.
Named after the god. Okay, shut up.
One day,
not a fucking terrorist organization.
I mean, those are links.
Yeah, I remember it breaking. I remember like directly pouring hot glue onto Isis's hand.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
And then in retaliation, he put hot glue on me.
Yeah.
It was an accident, but then in retaliation, he like poured hot glue on me, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Isis was a loose cannon, bro.
He was fun.
He was crazy. He would always. He knew that he would never like assault me, but he would always do that thing where you would get like he think he did it to everyone, but you would get like your like 3 fingers, and you would go in like someone's stomach and go like wiggle your hands in it, and he'd just go up to you and just do that. You'd be like, "Oh fuck." What the fuck, dude?
Did you ever if you're like in like a line, you're like if you like your class was like this is like sort of a little mongrel thing you used to do. But like at my primary school, and I did this a bit in year 7, year 8. We would be like walking from like classroom to classroom in lines and that, and like we would like if you like back to back to someone, you would like blow like right up against the back of their head. And you just like they just turn. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, nothing. And then as soon as they turn back in, you just start blowing on the back of their head.
You go.
Yeah, give him a little wet kiss.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I cut you off there.
I have a bunch of stories. A couple that couple about. I'll bring up the hot bridge. Yeah, the hot bridge story is good enough. During the construction of the hot bridge,
It's like hot bridge, like you want to fuck it. Like.
What?
Sexy ass
hot bridge makes it sound like yeah, that hot ass bridge.
Sorry, I'm not as dement as you, so my mind didn't immediately jump.
Fuck
there.
off.
Fuck off. I remember that. I distinctly remember that one time I just started eating like raw spaghetti.
Yeah, you had that. You fucking munched that shit.
The spaghetti. I remember that. I have a distinct memory of you just always, and I was having to tell you to stop. We need to use it, and you're crunching.
It's just munching on fucking raw spaghetti.
Such a Connor thing too. Just like
just absolutely doing something that's funny.
Connor's totally the type who would like eat the cupcake wrapper.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I know kids did it, and I was like, that's gross. And then I did it once, and I was like,
You know that fucking
because it just tastes like the cupcake. But then I realized you could just use your teeth like scrape the cupcake bits out and do the same thing but without the paper.
I chew it and I just get all the flavor out of it and then I spit it out.
Like gum, just.
That's how I eat them like recently. I would say now, but I'm not eating it. Nothing now. Okay, I'm going to tell my ISIS story, and this is also going to be, I guess, naming someone else, but fuck him. Okay, so
censor it.
So ISIS, the way that we met ISIS, well, at least I was introduced, he was part of a 3-man troupe. But the main important character is Schizo. That's the name I'm going with. I say Schizo because he would constantly break my pencils, and I'm like, this isn't like something to get mad about. You break pencils in half all the time, but I'm saying that he would do it like every day for like a year straight.
Fuck that! I get mad if anyone broke my pencil.
Oh,
yeah. And I wouldn't be like, oh, fun. Like, fuck that.
Like,
I need that.
Yeah, it was fine at the start, and like snitch pencils and all that, but like he kept breaking my pencils over and over and over and over and over and over and over, like for an egregiously long time, like not for like a length of time that you would usually. I just snapped and punched him, just square on the face, and got knocked down and started crying.
Yeah, I do remember that. There were like it was like a troop of people who would like constantly torment Connor in grades. That seems to be a trend. Weirdly, I've noticed. Last time we were talking about Connor getting bullied as well.
There was once a big circle and everyone was standing around like Connor being picked on, and I think the only person who like stepped in was like Nari. I think Nari showed up and just walked into the middle and told them all to fuck off and just like. Grab Connor and let's go.
That's because Connor's naturally a target type of person, right? Not to be like rude to you, Connor, but it's because like you're fat and autistic,
Yeah.
Natural target.
That's just what kids do when they're younger. They'll choose people that are easy to target on.
Yeah. Not saying it's morally right. I'm just saying like that's fucking schoolyard rules,
Easy target. That's how I became like this. When I started beating people, I noticed that's when the bullying tended to stop after I had a fist altercation, because that's how the bullying with Baden stopped.
Yeah, you had a right fisticuffs.
It was. I distinctly remember because Baden, I was like, Baden, I'm sick of your shit, and I just fucking clobbered him. And now, the weirdest thing was Baden was like pretended to fight back and then started running, and I just charged after him like a fucking bull. And I remember tackling him to the ground, and I got him in, that position where he's sitting on top of him, and just like a fucking fighting game, grapple, just boom, boom.
MMA all this shit.
Yeah, fucking.
Unfortunately, that's not how we remember it. We remember you crying and shitting your pants, and
because I'm not someone who does a lot of violence.
We remember you crying and shitting your pants, and
that last bit did not happen, but I definitely did cry.
I remember you shitting yourself, and then I came over you and did clean up crew.
Yeah,
had a big cow pad on the oval. I remember that.
I have to apologize to everyone. I pulled you away.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so anyway, get that. That's like 2 stories. But here's the actual thing I wanted to say. My first interaction with ISIS is when he stole my fucking phone and threatened to drop it off Can I say the place?
Oh no.
It was I Block. Tadhg
Yeah.
mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I don't know, Max. Like I'm sure there's so many fucking schools with an I Block. It's not.
I don't fucking know. I'm just being on the safer side. I just be.
Even if people
It's
find
fine.
out the school we went to, I really don't mind.
Yeah, neither way.
Yeah, go out there and shoot the place up.
No, I don't.
Don't do that.
Don't do the official statement. Don't do that. Tadhg did not mean that.
Robo-Café
Yeah,
does not
sorry, dude.
endorse. What? Why did you say it like that?
Anyway,
Robo-Café does not endorse.
I don't like school shootings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ISIS threatened to drop my phone that I got in like 3 days prior off of iBlock. And at that Schizo's request, because ISIS was like me, but the difference was that ISIS was doing it for like validation.
Well, ISIS was ISIS. It wasn't even that. It's more that ISIS was like a quick and nimble kind of like he was like a fucking like a
Sure.
sort of like he's like a pickpocket. You know what I mean? Like if
ISIS
ISIS was like a little orphan boy in like the 17th century, he would be doing just fine.
Yeah.
He'd be pickpocketing, shanking people.
Yeah, he would be, you know,
Yeah, ISIS is comedically swift.
was. I haven't spoke to him in ages.
Might be a big fat bastard.
No, yeah,
Big
but that's
fat footy
so bad.
fatty
He-
bomba.
Big fatty bumba.
Fat bastard.
He kind of just disappeared for a while.
Thing is, he just disappeared.
I just messaged him going, "Hey man, you know, what you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm leaving to Brisbane." And I'm like, "Oh, we need to hang out and stuff before you go." And he goes, "I'm already there."
Lol.
Ooh.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "So bye." And I'm like, "Okay."
That's
I'll
like
see
kind
you
of king shit that he was known for.
Never messaged me again.
Oh, that's sad.
It was awesome. I respect it so much.
King shit.
It's like, yeah, I'm gone. See ya. But yeah, anything else on that? That. What I'll add about
No.
the Connor thing is he did get suspended.
Yeah, for beating up someone
Oh
who's.
god, I forgot the story of me getting suspended, like in
Yeah,
school.
but that was like an actual suspension, not like a fake one.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
They did an in-school suspension because of exams and stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I actually had to leave school.
Yeah, it was really funny though. I remember being really pissed off. I was like,
Got
dude,
cheated.
he doesn't do anything fucking wrong, dude.
Well, yeah, well, he did the right thing in my mind, but
Well, I understand. Oh, you can't hit kids, but like, motherfucker, like, what?
we missed we didn't have we were during like volleyball and shit. Like
You just couldn't. Sometimes you got to give a kid a hit, is what I'll
Yeah,
say.
sometimes you really just oh,
Literally,
motherfucker.
also, this guy was a fucking asshole. I have to
kid hit.
he was a fucking prick.
I didn't even
We wanna-
hit him. I
I was
grabbed
talking
him
about
by
the other one. I was talking about Connor's one. I was gonna say, who the
Yeah.
fuck you on there?
Yeah, I was doing reference to a kid hit. You know, as a
Yeah.
Oh fucking fucking hell.
No, Tadhg's in school suspension was hilarious.
Yeah,
I
it was so
wasn't
good.
teaming with Rage for that one. I was just like I was for a bit only because it stopped him from being able to play into school volleyball.
Yeah.
That's why I was feeling. I was like,
I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
He's like the good one on our team. We still won though, baby. Fuck you.
Showing up with my volleyball gear, and then they just go, "Yeah, you're not going." And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, "Okay."
No,
And they took me to the library, and I spent the whole week just in the library. And most of the time, they didn't care enough to like make sure I was actually doing work. Because they trusted me enough
Mhm.
to the point where I just stopped. Like by the end of the week, I just wasn't doing work. I was just like watching YouTube videos or like drawing.
king
And
shit.
no one batted an eye. They'd walk past and no one would bat an eye that this kid is just constantly in the library, like drawing and like watching YouTube.
yeah, that I'm also
That was
laugh at
awesome.
that one than anything now.
That
Because
one
the
was
Connors
fun.
one, it was like he was just genuinely being bullied.
Yeah, no, that one was kind of just.
With
that was
with
getting mad at a kid and just.
like I'll say what happened with Tadhg's one. I think we've actually vaguely talked about this kid before. I weirdly
Yeah.
have like a weird level of still like admiration for him, even though I really shouldn't. But he was
I
like,
don't like him, but I tolerate him.
yeah, I don't know. He was like, I think he's just like he's giant fucking like religious dude. He loves fucking Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder and all those guys. But like the most textbook like fucking guy like that you can imagine.
The only thing that's I find actually impressive about him is he's an incredible Mario Kart Wii speedrunner.
Yeah, he does that.
That's an actual skill he has.
He's a Mario Kart Wii, and he's actually good at tennis as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he's
really actually pretty good at volleyball as well.
Wasn't such
a
He was pretty good. Like he had, yeah. I mean, he didn't have, but I think because he played another net sport, he was had experience.
True.
But like no, so we were doing volleyball practice, and because we had too many people we had 12 people, which like a volleyball team is you have 6 on the court. So we were like, we had to split into like an A team and B team because fucking
obvious.
Yeah, you couldn't have like 6 subs. I mean, you could, but like, for inter-school level, fucking it'd just be annoying. So we were doing volleyball practice, and he got really pissed that I was on the A team because like he is probably better than me at volleyball. I'll be honest.
No.
I think he is.
You know way more about the sport.
I know more, but I think in pure skill, I think if he really wanted to, he'd be a lot better than me.
I think personally, I disagree because it's coming more from the sense of when it comes down to technical prowess, you're better, and like technical in my mind, technical always like triumphs over like just like physical ability. So for me, it was like you're clearly like a better player to have, and it's because your presence on the team would like. Okay, I'm gonna get into like a big like thing, so I'm probably not gonna go too into it. But presence of a certain player can heavily impact the game, and on our school team, Banjo, like his presence even on the team would have a big impact on the way like we play.
Yeah, I mean, team sports are the funniest shit because they mean nothing, and like the grand, like it's so like melodramatic to talk about it, but like fucking negative people on a team sport, it ruins the game.
Legit, yeah.
Like when someone's like really pissed off and angry on a team, it's just like fuck, I can't. This is shit.
Yeah.
People
having a good attitude, like it sounds like something you'd see in a children's show, but it is just true. Having a good attitude makes all the difference.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Yeah.
Our volleyball team, we'd have so many like disagreements with certain people because they'd come onto the team and they'd be really negative, and then they'd get really mad if like, because a lot of the time it was me and Nari, and like we'd all kind of decide, but I guess Nari and I would talk like we just have our own conversations about like teams. I remember one of the guys really mad and then literally went, "Why is he on like the starting team? I'm like way better than him." And then we went, "That's exactly why you're not on the starting team."
Yeah.
It's adding to think that you're better than people, but you didn't show up to practice. And
like that arrogance, just like it's annoying.
Yeah. It's like no one wants that.
I'm gonna be. I'm not good at volleyball, but man, I just like it. I just think it's neat.
No, yeah, but you're not like. I would much rather play with you than some other people I've had to play with because like even if you like fumble and shit, you're not like sitting there like fucking getting pissed.
Sulking if I fail.
Yeah.
I'm just like
you're not like you're like fuck, dude. It's just like all right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So it's but it's
learning to fail is a skill you have to learn. And I think a lot of learning to fail is a skill, and so is starting things. I definitely think like the activity of like starting a project is something you have to learn, and the activity of failing a project is also something you have to learn, I think.
Well, anyway, back to Tadhg's suspension. We were doing volleyball practice, and the kid, he said like just that. He was really pissed that I was on the A team because he thought he was a better player than me, which I'm not here to say I still think he was, but it doesn't fucking matter, regardless of what you think, because it had been chosen, you know? And he was like, I think I told him exactly, like, the reason you're not on the A team isn't because you're like better than, like, worse than me, it's because you're a cunt.
Yeah, I remember that verbatim. It was like, you're a cunt.
I called him a cunt, and that's like he got really fucking mad at that. I don't know. I didn't know people still got mad at people calling them cunts.
No, but like the lead up to that whole thing.
He was like, "What the fuck did you just say?" Like really like that. I was like, "What the?"
And said, "I'll knock you out." And I admit my reaction, I probably should have been better. Like I shouldn't have just reacted because some guy said he was going to knock my friend out over like saying something so small that was kind of true.
It wasn't unjustified.
But I don't know why I just reacted and walked up to him and grabbed him by his neck and went, "Sorry, what did you say you were going to do?"
Yeah.
And then the reason I got in trouble wasn't because it was actually more because he was bleeding afterwards. Because I don't know. I guess he got like, because everyone thought I punched him because he had like a cut lip.
Yeah, no, like he didn't.
No,
I swear I didn't touch his face. I literally grabbed him from behind the neck. He most likely bit himself out of like, I don't know.
We had to fill out incident reports for that shit. Like
that was like the whole fucking afternoon, and
yeah, we were just practicing, and then we had to go into like the office and like say, "What did you see?" and fill out a form.
When the teacher, the dean comes over, he just goes, "So, you hit him, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, well, he's being an asshole. What do you think I was going to do about it?"
Yeah.
And I even said to him, like, he's always an asshole. I kind of just gave him what he needed.
Yeah, dude was a real jerk.
And then even the dude was like, I understand that he's like consistently been like this, but
his entire life. The thing is with him, I think he's someone like his biggest thing is that he's
I don't need to psychoanalyze that. Like he's still. I don't want him seeing this and getting self-conscious.
God.
I don't want to I don't want to dig deep into it. I think he knows that I don't think greatly of him, so I don't care if he sees that.
Yeah. If you see this, you know who you are.
Yeah, he won't, but he has the possibility to, I guess, because it was like last year. Like when you're talking about Baden and shit in grade 6, I'm like, oh, whatever. Like I don't know where he is, or like there's a million kids named that. He's not like the chances he comes across this is like fine. But like when you're talking about a kid who we like as of fucking 7 months ago, like saw like every day.
Yeah, don't. So Connor, back off.
Yeah.
Seen.
Mate, back off, mate.
And you know who you are.
Go get a drink of water. Go relax for a bit.
Go drink some water, mate.
Go drink some water.
Buzz off for a bit.
Connor just got off to get a drink of water.
Yeah, Gatorade or something.
Nice little drink, a little drinky. Not alcohol, but not alcohol.
One time when I was on a scout camp, it was a Cub Scout camp actually. It was in a underwater world in the Sunshine Coast.
Oh yeah.
We like drove up to do the Sunshine Coast camp, and we like camped. It wasn't really a camp. Now that I think about it, we just I think it was cool because we got to put sleeping bags on like that little tunnel where all the like you see all the sea life and stuff, and you're like, ooh, it's like I'm sleeping in the ocean. But one time I was on a camp like that, and I was on the toilet, and to be fair, I do think this kid had Down syndrome.
One of the camp leaders.
No.
Wait, where's that going?
Saying, what do you think the chances are that like?
Anyway, so this kid, who I'm pretty sure the kid, he was definitely special needs in some way. So I wasn't like I was mad at him, like because I was aware of that at the time. But he was in the stall next to me, and he just poked his head up from underneath. It was like hello, and he was probably a bit younger than me. I may have been like 8 or 9 or something. He may have been like 6. And I was like, hi. Oh, he did get alcohol.
Yes.
Connor came back with a girl drink. It's pink alcohol.
Loves his pink things. Connor loves pink stuff. He's always talking to me about that. He just loves the color pink.
Yeah. But yeah, the kid was like, hello. I was like, hey, can you please like, put your head back? And he just asked me why. I was like, because I don't want you looking at me pooing. And I don't think he did, but then I just felt really scared to shit every time in that camp.
Yeah,
These little fucking gonna come down, see you shitting.
Yeah, the little poor little lad just saw me on the crapper.
What's that thing with with my sister does like NDIS work, and she has a lot of time from like other workers that like when they're people with Down syndrome, they'll like I don't know, they don't really have the concept that like they'll just like walk into people like being naked and that, and they'll just laugh because they don't really see it in like an entirely sexual like context.
Yeah, I don't know. The kid was like 6. I think regular kids don't see a sexual context anyway.
Well, yeah, that too. But like, that's
I was 8. I wasn't thinking like, oh god. I just was like, my pants were down and a poop was coming out of my butthole. I didn't want him like staring at me. Like, yeah, I mean, that's just Down syndrome, right? Like, the typical, like, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about Down syndrome, because I legitimately don't want to cause harm. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm, like, insulting them, but, like, from what I've gathered, Down syndrome is basically just, like, you're sort of mentally just, like, capped at, like, a certain age.
No, it's not really like that. It's more like...
That's such a bold assumption.
Mentally capped.
No, but like, you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, I know what you mean, but like,
no, that's not it. It's more that.
Obviously, I don't know I know that isn't actually what happens. I mean, more like in practice.
It's someone who's. I don't want to say that, but it's more like once they hit a certain point, the development becomes way slower, both physically and mentally.
Yeah. So see, I was right. So.
Yeah, but it's more a soft cap than a hard cap.
No, I was still right. So.
Soft cap is when something surpasses something, becomes way harder for it to go. Well, hard cap means that nothing can get past it. So imagine a soft cap as a
Cool
filter.
story. Anyway,
oh fuck,
sick dude. Anyway, let's talk. One time I went to a thing that only the smart kids got to do in primary school, and I got my book signed by Andy Griffith. So.
Oh yeah, and I remember in primary school.
I still have it as a signed copy of Just Disgusting by Andy Griffiths and Terry Denton.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I did mention it last podcast, but I mentioned the Banjo going to see Stan Atlantic, and like
yeah, we saw Stan Atlantic, by the way. Ooh.
We saw Stan Atlantic.
What's up, podcast? We saw Stan. We didn't talk about. I don't think we filmed one when we saw Machine Girl as well.
Oh yeah, we did.
Saw Machine Girl and Stan Atlantic 2 weeks in a row, baby.
Yeah, it was fucking
hype shows.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like in primary school. There was like an epidemic of people going into bathrooms and shoving food down the toilets and flushing it down.
Yeah.
They want to eat their food. So the school enlisted.
Fuck off! You did that.
I would because
I could like knowing you could be like a fuck like what you just said earlier. You could.
I just threw shit in the bin if I didn't want to eat it.
No, well, the teachers would search the bins to see if there's food in there.
Well, they make you fucking eat the food when they dish it out.
No, I know that you get in trouble.
Do you ever get confronted? I got confronted once.
But like anyway,
I never did.
Like kids would just like go and put their food in the toilets and like shove it down there and flush it. Like half of it being like don't want to eat it, and the other half just for shits and giggles. And so like the school enlisted 2 special ed kids from my little cohort of like a special elite task force of the toilet police. To stop people from to check people and stop them from bringing food into toilets.
So
and
you told me this was real. I
they
would
were
not believe you.
Damn.
Got
real fucking quiet all of a sudden, huh?
This is so absurd. I believe it, but
the Max's mic break or something.
Absolutely dumbfounded.
Computer fuck. Is my computer going all right?
No,
you slow down.
Okay, we good.
Oh, he's gone.
No, he's gone. Okay. Hello?
I have no idea what just happened.
Alright, Max is back. It's good.
Holy shit, my fucking Discord's like fucked up then, but like
Yeah, if you really need a new computer.
yeah, I'm building one new soon. Like, my computer's barely holding in there. Like it's right now. But yeah, fucking long story short, there was toilet like the little special ed kids would like stop anyone or go into the toilets for bringing food in. And like if they saw you with food, they'd wave their clappers at you and tell you to go away.
What clappers?
Like, they're like you know, there's like clapper toys that would like be like the
Yeah.
you just wave them and that. It's like, hey, it's just like
deck them.
Tadhg, you can't punch kids.
Deck them.
Alright, can't just open the fucking beer cap with his bare hands.
Probably just a twist top fucking drink.
I can't say that.
In primary school, I literally smashed the kid's head in the side of the bathroom fucking door.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to deck two like special kids.
That was the funniest thing. I told Banjo this. There was this girl that was crying. She was having a bad day, and she fucking like she was having a meltdown, and she fucking ran to the toilets and locked the doors, and they fucking chased her down. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Just fucking like. They're like got. She's locked the door. She's like bawling her eyes out. It's like, hey, get out there! Just fucking, just like bang the door, like throwing their bodies against it. Boom, boom, boom. And like she's like, the teacher comes over. It's like, hey, what are you doing?
Whose idea was it to fucking?
Yeah, the toilet police subsequently disbanded after that event, but
Yeah.
Absolute psychotic.
that was
Like,
fucking.
I would just say, like, imagine like, how traumatizing that event is for that girl now.
Yeah, this chick's having a panic attack.
She's having like a fucking panic attack, like horrible fucking day, like runs from her class crying, just like in tears, and then just above that, there's just two fucking special ed kids. Just, hey, get out of here!
Fuck it.
Sure.
So like I fucking they had such a power trip over it. I remember getting stopped like whole people wouldn't just like they would not go to the bathroom. They would like pee outside on trees and shit just to avoid the toilet police.
Kids are genuinely afraid of these fucking.
They had the biggest fucking power trip over like holding a fucking toy clapper and stopping people from being food in the toilet.
Give them ocular pat down before they walked in.
That's what they did.
Clear to go.
They gave them pat down to see if they had fucking food on them.
This is the Reddit mod story. Just the weird thing is the people who most abuse their power is people who only have tiny amounts.
Not true. I abuse my power all the time on the podcast, but
Yeah, and you only have a tiny amount.
I have a lot of power. You don't want to know my connections in Cyprus.
I've got connections.
I have connections. It was me when I become a drug lord. Let me call my contact. I have a guy for that.
I have a guy on the inside.
This is my burner phone. I have locked behind a vault. Eye scanner.
Tadhg face cam, fucking.
Tadhg's doing shit like you would do to like scare a baby into his.
His attitude.
Tadhg, do peekaboo right now. Do peekaboo.
Dude, there's fucking peekaboo. Where did he go?
Do it again. Do it again.
You're the reason I
Please do peekaboo again. Okay.
You're the reason I
I'm like a baby. I'm like an actual baby. I'm like a toddler. Tadhg just does like a silly face and I fucking laugh.
Average Germa fan.
Average Germa Fran. Average friend of Germa.
Was it fucked?
Alright, how long have we been recording, actually?
And time to get a watch.
You're gay.
Hang on, it's like an hour and 20 minutes. But I want a real quick scrub for any other potential stories.
Oh fucking oh yeah, the Zootopia porn thing that nearly got me suspended for 3 days.
What the fuck?
Fucking so this is when I was hanging out with the SJ group still, and I was just showing a couple of them like a meme, like a funny Judy. I might have told the story already, but I don't really remember, nor do I give a fuck. But like, it was like a meme. It's like, you will not last 5 seconds. It was like Judy Hopps like bending her ass backwards or something, and I just thought this just looks insane. So I just showed it to them, and it's like, oh, that's really funny, Max. What the fuck? Oh my god! And like, I think the day during that I got into like a fight with one of them, not like a fight, like a verbal fight, and like I just like disbanded the group. And then like the day later, they all excommunicated me, and they fucking like they told onto the teachers that I was just showing them porn and shit.
I like how these nothing. These kids act all hard too, but they're just. Like,
I know, it's like fucking like. Yeah, like gangster, like just like gold chains, fucking like real fucking hard shit, and then like they'll just like as soon as you slight them, it's like, oh miss, they fucking like you gay,
like just for reference, I see people like those guys, like those types of guys, and they're just on their Instagram stories, just them drinking alone.
That's the thing. Like all the fucking people that I used to follow, like all the people, the SJs, they would all they post on their fucking like stories now is just like them holding like a fucking bottle of rum or like a beer bottle. Like
and most of the time, just I'm pretty sure it's them alone, just like listening to music. And
that's so sad.
That's awesome existence.
I fucking love. I love also another genre. I love when they post fucking like them in their room or something in like a mirror, and like them flat, like them doing like a retarded like pose or something.
Yeah. No, the classic like 12-year-old Ash kid one is when you turn all the lights off in your bathroom, get in your best like fucking Nike like Adidas clothes. And then you hold like a stack of like Australian $50 bills in front of the camera and turn on the flash.
It's like five.
You like put the camera like right where your face is, so they can't see your face, and then you hold the bills really low. You're like, it's like, yeah, just got my Christmas money from grandma.
It's like three $50 bills and one $20 bill. It's like fucking uneven. And it's like,
yeah,
sick man, fucking.
Right.
It's really cool, man.
Sick wage.
We can no, sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
I was just say we can end recording if you want, but I have one more story.
Yeah, I have one more as well.
Okay, you can go first then.
Again, this is another Eshe story. People were just like slapping each other for no reason one time, and I was like trying to stay out of it because no one
guy's crawling into bed. Fuck, it's so boring.
He's fucking the bed. What the hell? He's going raw dog style, fucking like long dick, fucking. But like, fuck, like everyone was slapping each other, but like I saw like one guy, he was acting like just like he was going really into slapping. We saw like the kingpin of slapping people, and I was like, and I saw him like he was sitting down. Kingpin. He was sitting down and he was fucking like, he was so exposed. I was like, I think I'll go for one slap, and I slapped in the back of the head. He didn't like that. He got so pissed off that he pulled out his bag like a scooter wheel, and he started chasing me all the way through the fucking school. It's just wanting to hit me over the head, the scooter wheel.
No.
So yeah, I think I got out of that, but like when the pathway like overhead roof thing, the you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes. Where it's like I managed to jump on one of the railing bits, like the piping bit for that, and just hang off the fucking like the top of it. And since he was like, I think he was only like fucking 5'5", he couldn't reach me.
Ha, little bitch.
Shut up.
I'll say my last thing then.
Wait, I've got another story too. I just remembered it.
Well, one time there was some sort of event that our school was running, and for the event, our little group of friends, it was me, Nari, Tadhg, and our friend Mitchell. And we had it was like a dance, I think, that we had doing practice for. And Tadhg, I don't even remember why Tadhg didn't want to do it. I think maybe he was doing something else with other kids. But I was like, no, I won't. Yeah, and so Tadhg, he was like, no, I don't want to do it. Or he wasn't showing to practice ever, so we were like, well, fuck you, Tadhg, you won't get to do it then, because you don't know what to do. And then he was like, fine, whatever. And then the day came to do it, and me, Nari, Mitchell had a down pat. We were like, all right. And Tadhg was like, oh, can I please do it? I want to do it.
I'm begging.
He came to us and was like, no, I want to do the dance though.
Come on, please.
I don't even remember if he ended up doing it or not.
I'm pretty sure I did. I just remember not know. I just remember kind of just standing there and not really knowing what to do. I just kind of copied you guys.
It's really funny.
Because I was just a little dick. I'm pretty sure I didn't even quit for a reason. I just quitted because I don't know. I thought it was gonna be uncool.
That's so awesome.
I mean, it was. I mean, in hindsight, why the fuck did we? Why the fuck would we plan out a
talent shows we used to do?
Yes,
we were a boy band.
We had a boy band called Four of a Kind.
Yeah, Four of a
Kind. Called Four of a Kind, and then I fucking left to visit Vietnam on holiday when we got through, so it became Three of a Kind.
Three of a Kind.
We never won.
No, we'd always sing the shit from it's a yearly thing, a bunch of primary schools did. It was it would sing one of the songs from those, except for grade 6, I think. That was me and Tadhg sang a Fall Out Boy song.
Yeah, we sang Immortals.
Yeah, from Big Hero 6. How the fuck did we do that? It was so gay.
That was awesome.
We were in choir.
I love the dichotomy between these stories. It's oh yeah, I'm fucking just running around, nearly getting my head fucking cracked in, and then this it's just oh yeah, we got Banjo did a gay song on fucking.
Sorry, we didn't get in that much fucking major altercations like that.
No, but that's fucking.
Reminds me of sort of gonna be in high school. It was I remember it was funny. I don't know why. It was just I had no idea what was actually happening in the situation. I just remember that I just somehow involved myself because there was a guy in my class. He was getting chased around by this guy who always been known as a very volatile guy who would just get really mad and hit people. And this guy's chasing, and we're kind of just standing there, I guess, and we just see it happening. I just run over and tackle the guy.
Oh.
I just tackled him because I saw him chasing him, and I was but then he grabbed me, and I was like, oh shit, because he looked at me and got really mad at me. But then the teacher came, and I was honestly, I was oh thank fucking God, because I'm pretty sure he was about to beat the shit out of me. But then the girl I had a crush on messaged me saying that was pretty cool what I did.
Yeah, big W.
Then,
you got rejected by that girl, right?
Yeah. No, rejected. She broke up with me.
Oh, that was the different one.
They told me I stand too effeminately, and
what the fuck? Really? Who the fuck says that? Who cares?
She was looking at images of Tadhg and she was drawing a line for a spine.
Yeah, she was analyzing your skull circumference.
And then another time, that guy was because he lived near me, and him and another guy were picking on, they come up to me, my brother, my stepbrother, and said that he made fun of a deaf kid with no evidence. So I'm just okay, you have no evidence, he's denying it, so you guys should just go away. And then I successfully got him out of the situation. We're walking away, and then they called me a pussy. And I guess my ego back then is so fragile, still is fragile, that them calling me a pussy got to me so much that I turned back around, walked up to them, called them both bitches.
Oh.
And then what you said it was? Get closer and say that to us. So I got close to the guy, the volatile guy's face, and I went, "You're a bitch." And he went, "What? Get closer." And I went really close. I like basically touched his nose and went, "You're a bitch."
Thanks doing fucking psycho eyes.
And then I basically got beaten up by them.
Nice.
And then Nari showing up and going, "Fuck you," and they walked off.
Yeah. Tadhg's backstory is just gang shit.
Yeah, it's like shit me now because I
Yeah,
can't
his boys is just his brothers.
my
boys, bro.
Like gang on the block. It's just two brothers.
Yeah. My origin story is just school shooter.
Yeah.
Fat, autistic, bullied.
Yeah.
I looked up a bunch of shit on self-defense after that because I was ready to like have a rematch with them. And then one day I was just working out at the park and they just came up to me and apologized.
Lol.
And I went, "Yeah, it's okay, I guess."
Tadhg had like a picture of both of them printed out and was like looking at him while like lifting weights.
I'm like, damn it, I really wanted to fucking beat them up.
Tadhg was on like a bench, like benching fucking weights, had like a fucking picture of them like next to him, just looking at it. Punching bags with their face on it. Yeah.
It did teach me like an important lesson on not reacting to what like people say to you, I guess. So it was like a valuable experience.
Yeah. Alright.
We were sitting across from each other. Would stop beating me up.
Any other fun stories to be had?
Not really. I guess not really.
Alright. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Poggers.